what you see now,
This area over here
this
is
is the
Gaza.
Rafia in Khan Yunis.
So you were born in Gaza,
I'm born inside Gaza, yes.
but then you had to leave.
Yes, you know,
So you were-
I don't not really want to live. The government it's take us
Removed
from
you.
my house
So you
and
so you
put
were
in outside in the Gaza.
so you were forced relocated.
Yes,
Outside of your homeland.
Just like our
And-
people
and,
many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
2005. We
2005.
2005.
Going outside, and I born in the Gush Katif, and I live in there 22 years.
Wow.
23 years. 23 years, and all my family it's 14 years in Gush Katif, and we have a big farm and a big house, and now we don't have all the stuff we have in Gush Katif. Now it's difficult to come back, to give back, and and it's difficult to remember all day when you are live.
Yeah.
It's difficult for me.
So what you're looking at right over here, this tree line, which on camera looks much farther away than it looks in person, is
It's only about-
Gaza.
Yeah.
And what is it that we're seeing right here? Is this
A farm?
is anybody planted anything here?
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, yes.
So potatoes.
I think
This will be a
it-
potato field.
It looks like potato fields, yeah.
Yes, batata, sweet
Batata,
potatoes.
sweet
Batatas. Mmm.
Can you smell that?
Batata.
Batata.
You know, batata comes from my tribe's language. Batata is
Yes.
Arawak Taino
Batata.
word, yeah.
Batata.
Yeah.
Hakuna matata.
Hakuna
So-
batata.
This is, you know, it's nice to be able to laugh now. Yesterday was not a time for a joy. It was time for defense. And
A lot of these guys suffer PTSD because all they've known is conflict. Even PTSD, he was saying, you know, he remembers every day where he grew up and being removed by the government, by force, being removed from where he was born and raised. All in a brokered deal for peace. But as we know, there's no peace. It's just more land that's being asked for, and whenever land is given, there's no peace. There's no ceasefire. They continue to attack. So now we're getting closer.
I want to say, ask everybody one question. Okay, why we have a country 17 years? Okay, why we have something like that and something like that, and we have how do you say, we have good army,
soil.
a good area, a
Good
good
soil, yes.
a good
land.
life. What the Arabs don't have? Not because we take their life. He's take my home. He's take my home. I don't take this home. He's tell everybody, Gush Katif, they have a problem, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm giving you my home. I woke up. Okay, I woke up, and we want peace. Why he's want to kill me all the day?
Mm-hmm.
When he's burned, his father and mother tell all the life, they usually needs to die. Why? I tell my kids, ask my kid if you know what is Arabs. He needs to know what is Arab. Not because I'm don't want, because he's one they want to kill us. Why I need to tell my children who is the Hamas.
In other words, you don't train your children to
hate.
kill and hate
No, no.
from the time that they're young.
I protect my children for them.
Yeah.
But they raise their children to
This
hate.
is need to remember that. I protect all the time, all my life. I be a soldier. My daughters is be soldiers. My son is be soldiers. Why?
To protect.
Why? To protect all the Jews
Right.
all the time.
And what did Gaza, what did giving up Gaza buy? It didn't really buy peace because look
No,
here,
I don't buy nothing.
it attacked.
All the time he want to kill us. All the time.
I bet it must feel horrible to know that all the time there's somebody wanting to kill you.
That's why he was saying, you wanted my home, I gave you my home for peace, and you still hate me. It's not what the news tells you back in America.
Living in America, we get very spoiled with peace, knowing that our borders, you know, people are not shooting over the borders at us the way that they are at you and at your community and your family, and that there are so many people out there dedicated to the destruction of the Jewish people. And part of the thing that we want to do is to always to educate people about what's going on, truth, to give truth, and to remind people to pray for the Jewish people, the protection.
Come.
Let's come.
Yes. You know what? Tires? Burning tires?
Tires. And
That smell?
the
Yeah.
smell. It's
The burning
tires.
tires.
Now, the government and my government, it's tell we stop. We don't want to how will I give respond about the situation. We are now we stop. Okay, we take time out.
Ceasefire.
Yeah. But the Arabs, you smell that. You
Yeah.
smell now.
Yeah, you can
It's
smell it.
really strong.
We are lawyers.
Mhm.
We lawyers and IDF. Now it's
They're
in the
loyal.
board.
They're loyal to the
Now
ceasefire.
it's in the board. We don't. We stop. Hamas want to shoot rockets and. Do you see? Do you see all this?
Yeah.
This is the board. Okay. We are Israeli. It's new board.
Mhm.
Okay, it's going to on the ground, 16 meters. We do it beton, you know,
Cement.
cement,
Yeah.
and all the time, all my life. I remember all my life. We need to protect ourselves.
So
Why I don't? Why I can't to live? My life is going better. Why? Why? I want to live in America. I can. But this is
many Americans want to live here.
this is heaven. I told you.
זה המנוע שלי.
חשבתי כבר מטוס.
Automatically we freeze.
Yeah,
All
bro.
going, what's that sound?
Yeah.
You know what is this?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, we're pretty
All
close.
three of us are like,
Everybody, I was like, what's that new
Incoming.
noise that I hear?
is that incoming?
Yeah.
I mean, this is how close we are
Yeah.
to the Gazan border. We can smell the burning tires.
Even though there's a
And-
ceasefire, they're already starting to prepare. Is what he's
We just had 2 incidents on the border an hour ago, something like that.
an hour
What
ago.
happened?
Yeah, even with the ceasefire.
What happened with the...
One terrorist infiltrated and throw grenades,
Wow.
and he was shot, and another fisherman, I don't know what happened exactly there, but he did something and also got
So
shot.
while we have been here,
Yeah.
the Palestinians have broken attempted to break the ceasefire.
Well, when you throw a grenade, that's
Did he
breaking.
throw it, or he
And
tried
the
to throw
amazing
it?
thing is that they have announced that the ceasefire is over.
Oh, they announced it.
They announced the
They
ceasefire.
send people, I don't know if they, you know
want
what,
to- you want
sometimes
to
they,
listen?
they call it individual terrorists. So they do the things
Like
and then,
lone wolves.
yeah, lone wolf, and then they announce that the ceasefire is over.
So did the guy throw a grenade?
Yeah,
And was anybody hurt?
No, no one was hurt. He infiltrated, they saw him and then they shot him. And they found grenades on him. That was an hour ago, something like that.
So, and
While
get
we've
this.
been here.
Yeah, so he was explaining that even while the rockets are coming in, and even though they're running out of fuel, Israel's still sending humanitarian supplies into Gaza.
Yeah.
Fuel, food, the very things that they're using to
Cement,
Cement,
metal, everything.
wow, it's crazy. I don't think if USA government USA or Putin take the Russian Putin.
No one let this happen anywhere else.
Yeah.
He's going to.
He will wipe them
He's
out.
watching. Yes, all the airplanes.
Destroy the Gaza Strip.
Maybe 4 hours. Kill everybody.
Wow.
Like in Syria, what is doing in Syria?
Yeah.
It's do it here, but we have assault, different assault. We don't. We don't.
They don't want to take life.
Yeah, well, no.
Yes. It's too
We're
bad.
too humanic. That's the problem. Yes.
Very, very big heart. You know, I have to confess my heart is not as big because I feel like there's a time for peace and there's a time for war.
Yeah.
And sometimes to protect, you have to be proactive.
Yep.
But, you know, and I'm getting a whole bunch of hearts, likes going up when I said that. I'm not the only one out
You
there.
can smell the burning. You can smell, even though the ceasefire has now been declared over.
Why do they burn the tires? Can you explain that?
It creates smoke.
Yeah, it's great smoke. It disturbs the drones.
Yeah, so
If you want to,
it messes with surveillance.
If you want to, איך הוא לזרוק?
Throw.
לזרוק,
Throw a grenade.
yes,
Grenade.
grenade, you come to the, you know.
They can
in
infiltrate,
the
go in
smoke,
the
yeah.
smoke,
The smoke
under the
and
smoke,
all this.
and you can
Like
protect
that.
them with.
They use it for cover.
surveillance. Yeah.
Yeah, they use it for cover because it's thick, it's black, and
And
Like the
there's,
chicken.
there's somebody
Hamas
watching.
is like the chicken.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're chickens.
small mouse.
So there's somebody here who heard about the fisherman online, and they said that the fisherman was found with a gun and
Really?
eliminated.
We don't shoot anyone if we don't have actual proof.
Sorry, I have a gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much cause.
This is my gun. Okay. I don't kill somebody
Anyone.
not want to kill me. I don't
Yeah.
kill him.
Right. You're not aggressive, you're defensive.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, sometimes you have to just throw everything away and just protect yourself. And in order to do that, things have to change here.
And this is the reality that you live in every single day,
Yep.
knowing that this far away,
You have
Where
people
you
who want
are.
to kill you constantly.
Yeah, it's nothing. Maybe right now, this moment, someone is sitting there
I
with a
said,
scope
instead
and
all
have
the
a
time.
scope on us. We
Oh,
can never
I was
know.
thinking
Yeah,
the same thing.
probably
I was like,
somebody-
we're in somebody's
This is
crosshairs.
In the
Yes.
news,
right now.
in the
Sniper
news, it
rifle
tell
range.
everybody. In the news, it tell everybody we don't have electricity.
Electricity.
Electricity. You
Yeah,
have.
Yeah, look.
Look
Yeah.
how much
Look.
electricity they
They
have.
say that they have no electricity. Look.
They have. What do you need? You get the Israeli government
have
is
walls,
giving
they
you
have
money. We giving you food.
Trucks
My
by trucks
gas,
by
my
trucks.
gas from Israel got electricity.
Electricity.
Electricity. It's our. It's our.
And they're not
We-
paying for that.
We
They
don't
owe,
pay for it.
it's
Nothing.
amazing. They owe the Israeli
It's
electricity
free.
company
We giving. What
So
do you
free
want?
hundreds of
electricity.
millions of
What-
shekels
what
and they
you
don't
want
pay
to,
it.
Wow.
From us. What do you
So
want?
and these are the very people who use those that electricity and that communication, all of what they have
Yeah,
that's given to them, to bite the hand that feeds them.
it's crazy. When you drove through the roads here on the Gaza border, you see a lot of trucks that are literally taking the cement, the metal, and everything in order to build the tunnels. We see them every day, and yet they pass through to Gaza.
And there could be a tunnel underneath us for all we know.
Yeah.
Right here in this
Yeah.
field.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Because
sure.
here I mean, how far does this Gazan border stretch?
From north to south, it's 64 kilometers. We're a bit to the south end.
Okay. So less
And-
than 30 miles.
Yeah, yes. The whole Gaza Strip is less than 30 miles. And actually, we are in the killing zone.
Yeah, we're in the kill zone
Either
right
from
now.
under, either from up. This is where we are.
Well, we pray for the peace, but we want not just a ceasefire. We really, and some people may say, well, the ceasefire is good. The question is, what terms did the ceasefire come under?
No one knows. We don't know.
Yeah.
Someone in the government knows.
If
but we
I
don't know.
I ask 6 numbers in the lotto, and
Yeah, you would win
It
the
would
lottery.
be easier to win the lottery
it's
than to
close
know what they're doing.
everything.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Prime Minister or the Minister of Defense
Resigning.
resigning?
התפטר. Thank
לא,
you.
היא שואלת איך אתה מרגיש לגבי זה.
Thank you very much, Lieberman.
I
You thought he did-
You
that's
appreciate.
stuff.
You appreciate.
Yeah.
You appreciate
Thank
what
you,
he's
thank you.
what he's done.
Yeah, if you haven't heard the news, the Minister of Defense stepped down. He resigned because he felt that he couldn't properly do his job to defend the people of Israel as long as his hands were kept being tied by the powers that be. So he stepped down because his hands are tied. That's the politics of this whole thing.
The
I-
politics, the IDF, it's how
זה
they say it?
נתיים.
Hands
הידיים
tied.
שלו קשורות,
Hands
hands tied.
tied. Yeah.
hands tied. If I tell you about take me 10 years, 15 years back, the government it's giving everything to the army to do everything. What you need to
If you need to shoot,
if you
shoot,
want to
don't
shoot, if you want to be strong, you be strong. We don't מתערבים, interfere about
No
you and
micromanaging.
politics.
Yeah.
When it's politics in army together, this is a problem.
Yeah. Because it's more difficult to defend yourself.
IDF, it's IDF. Politic, it's politic.
Yeah.
But this is Israel, and we love Israel a lot.
Yep.
It's terrible that the whole world is looking at you and expecting you to do nothing, like wanting. But there are many Americans.
If somebody in Hamas you want to kill me, I don't to kill him.
No,
No,
that's
I
politicians
take-
for
okay.
you. That's politicians,
Okay.
right?
Give the other cheek.
Right.
This
But-
is not.
But this is not the way that most conservative Americans think. Politics may say, "Oh, Israel
Why
should
in,
do
in
nothing."
USA,
But-
if you policeman, you come to you see like this, and if you shoot you.
Right.
In Israel, a policeman, I know you, you're my friends in my house. Don't shoot you. We have a knesset, tickets. You have a ticket, but he don't kill you.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Well, most
Do you in America do you have something like that? But
Most-
what it's meant for me, it's I don't want to go in there and kill you if you a terrorist. I think all the world is we need to kill all the terrorists. We need to do it, but it's not musari. In musari, איך אומרים musari?
politically correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
politically correct. It's not
But
attitude.
this is the
The reality.
the reality. Yes,
You
about
live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yep.
yes, that's it.
That's in the Tanakh.
Mhm.
But most conservative Americans feel strongly like Israel should be able to defend herself.
Yeah.
Yes.
That you should take whatever action is needed to protect your people and to keep your land, not to give it away. And we drive down that Highway 6, or was it Highway 6, and see the wall coming up, and it makes me sick. I don't know why it's being tolerated, that a wall is being built that looks like a country border.
Yes, it is a country border. Yeah.
Well, thank
In
you.
Israel, it's something like this. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
This
no
is
way.
Arabs. This is Arabs in Golan. This is Arabs in
In
Syria.
the Middle East, not
This
in
is
Israel.
Arabs. This is Arabs. This is Arabs. This is Arab.
Yep,
Yeah.
surrounded.
Surrounded by Arabs.
And one country
One
is
small,
all Israel has. But how many countries do the Arabs have? How
Many.
many countries do the
Many.
Muslims have?
Many.
But yet they want to take piece by piece
You want
every
this
bit
is
of the
this is my
Jewish
country.
state.
Yes. You want this?
They want to.
We giving you in off in Sinai.
We gave away
Take
back
you.
Sinai,
Take in Gush Katif.
took back Gush Katif.
You want to take this?
דבר בעברית, אני אתרגם.
הם רוצים לקחת את כל האזור שלנו עכשיו
They wanna
פה,
take
את כל
everything.
הדרום,
All the south of
אחרי
Israel,
זה
they want
יתחילו
to take.
מהמזרח,
And then they will
יתחילו
take
לקחת
the
את
east.
הגולן, רוצים את הגולן,
And then the
Coming
Golan
from the
and
north.
nothing.
רוצים את...
Coming from
מה
the
יישאר? מה? נלך?
What will be left for Israelis?
Yeah.
We're going to... I want to go to Tennessee. It's okay?
Bye.
We'll host you. Maybe we'll trade places sometime.
If you want to take me to the USA, I will come.
You have big
But you
enough
know you
luggage.
love Israel.
I think you will never go. He's just kidding. He
I
will never
left,
go.
I left.
But maybe a vacation would be nice.
Yeah.
huh?
Yes.
Vacation is not, but he will never leave Israel. No chance. We love Israel too much.
Amen.
Well,
Thank you so much, you guys, for bringing us here, for letting us
it's a pleasure.
sing
Hear your
to your
stories
people,
and sing to your people,
and
yeah.
for
and to the children and this.
taking us to see and to hear, to listen to what you feel, what you go through, and to help tell the people out there what it's like to live in this area of the world, and what is the most dangerous spot of land.
You got to show them. You got to show them the patch on your hat. Shine the light.
No,
No.
That's actually me.
Oh, it's not
This is
Moshe.
Gil.
It's not Moshe.
Yeah, well, you look as Moses.
Guns and Moses.
But Moses, he have לוחות, איך אומרים
The
לוחות?
staff.
AK-47?
That's the new Moses. No, Moses in the Torah has the Bible, the Brit. The
Oh
Brit.
yeah. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll keep you updated. We also have some other things recorded. This is the RiverWind report, right from the Gaza border. We'll bring you more as more comes along. Seneko Kakona.
Many
Dorwakia
blessings.
Boka Sike.